I hope this video finds you well on this Thursday morning. Today we are going to do our next lesson in our series on factors and multiples. I am really glad to see all the things you guys are doing in your factors lessons previously, and I just really appreciate all the trying and hard work you guys are doing. You guys are amazing. Thank you. Today our learning target is, today I am learning how to find multiples of whole numbers and look for patterns. We've worked a lot with factors in the last couple days, and now we're going to move on to the multiples portion. And this is one of my favorite portions because these are the ones that you can do songs with the multiples, and knowing your multiples is such a great skill to have. So I will know I have learned it when I can find the first 15 multiples of 3, 6, and 7. I'll help you guys see what that looks like after I'm done showing you the lesson. So, a couple words we will be using today, but aren't our main ones, but we'll still be using our factor, prime. If you remember, a prime number just has two factors, one in itself. Composite is a number that has multiple factors. And product, the answer to a multiplication problem. The two vocabulary words we will be using the most today is multiple. And a multiple is the product of that number and any other whole number. So when we say things like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, we are saying the multiples. Our other word, that's actually a phrase, it's two words, is common multiple. And a common multiple, got a little weird on the light there, is a number that is a multiple of two whole numbers. So a common multiple will be a multiple that two numbers share. So for example, if we were to do the first 10 multiples of 2, it would look like this. And please, if you know it at home, say it at home with me. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, and 20. Those are our first 10 multiples of 2. And those are the ones that you guys actually probably went over way back in, I think, first or second grade. So those are ones that are definitely stuck in your minds. One thing we'll notice as we're doing these is our multiples kind of follow a pattern. 2 times 1. 2 times 2. 2 times 3. It follows a pattern of the first number and then multiplies by 1, multiplies by 2, multiplies by 3, and so on and so forth. It also, you can see it, if you think of it in the terms of a bar model, it's kind of like you've got your 2, and you've got your box right here, and you've got your 4. Your 4 is 2 boxes of 2. And your 6 is 3 boxes of 2. Not perfect, of course. Those are your multiples. And those are a couple different ways to see exactly what a multiple is. Now, when we talk about common multiples, we're looking for multiples that numbers share. So we've done our 2's. Now let's do our first 10 3's. If you know them, please say them with me. We've got 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, and 30. Those are the first 10 multiples of 3. Now, if we want to find a common multiple, we want to find multiples that they share. So if I'm looking at my 2's and I'm looking at my 3's, I want to find if there are any similar ones. So for example, I notice they share 6. 6 is a multiple of 3 and it is a multiple of 2. As I keep looking, I see 12 on both of them. 12 is a multiple of both. I also see the number 18. So our common multiples are 6, 12, and 18. Now, as I leave, I'm going to switch to my screen to show you the assignment. Please continue trying your best, doing the best you can on these, and please try to answer all the questions. Just do your best, give your best try. Write comments, email me, touch base with me on Seesaw, whatever you need to do to check in if you're having questions.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, so your assignment is right here. We are focusing on the multiples of 3, 6, and 7. For the first two questions, I specifically highlighted 15 multiples of 3 and 15 multiples of 6. Once you hit 60, once you hit 30, continue going on. It's good to know the ones that continue on, especially when you're trying to find common multiples. On the second page, you are going to talk about which numbers in your list of multiples of 3 are also multiples of 6, common multiples like we learned earlier. Why do you think this pattern exists? For number 5, you're going to make a list of the first, once again, 15 multiples of 7. I'm really pushing you guys here, but I know you can do it. That's why I am pushing you. Which numbers in your list are also your list of 3 are also multiples of 7? So the exact same thing as you did for 6, you're finding the common multiples. Finally, for a challenge, can you predict when multiples of 7 will appear in the list of multiples of 3? Explain your reasoning. This is just a little bit to push your thinking outside of the box. And then last but not least, you have a journal in which you will be talking about basically what are the multiples of 9 and what helped you find those multiples. How many multiples does 9 have, and how do you know this? This is just an extra, way to really get all the multiples. Our goal is by 5th grade to know our multiples from 1 to 12 and be able to use them quickly with efficiency. Thank you. If you have any questions, please reach out on Seesaw, email me, have parents call. We will work together to answer any questions you have. Thank you.